وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم رسول الله. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, I swear there is no God but Allah, and that Muhammad, may peace be upon him, is his messenger. So, as you can see, we began Roundup, a very interesting book dealing with grammar practice for early learners, early stages for English learners, or let's say for starters. So I'm sorry, today we are going to speak only in English, no Arabic. So Arabic is over. It's time to begin speaking in English. So I advise you to try your best to understand. If not, we cannot do anything else. So you should try to understand and to communicate, in other words, in English. So once again, Roundup, book 1, because there are 7 books in Roundup. It's not this book is number 1, but there is another one before it, that is Roundup 0. Roundup 0, Roundup 1, up to 6. 6 plus the first book, that is for starters. So if we add the book for starters with 6 books, so automatically we will have, of course, 7 books. Okay? So once again, Roundup is very interesting because it combines what we call games and fun with systematic grammar practice. So it's very important to keep this in mind. So we dealt with the first structure of English grammar, that is indefinite articles, and we said, just to summarize what we have seen up to now, so we said that the indefinite article has no plural form, and if an indefinite article is followed by a consonant sound, so we only put the sound If it is followed by a vowel sound, so it is, yes, it's like an orange, an apple, an egg, etc. Then we move to the second lesson dealing with plural forms. And we said that the general plural form in English language is to add an S to a singular noun. But sometimes there are some exceptions. And we should be careful of these exceptions. That is, we shouldn't put an S without looking carefully at the noun which is written in front of us. Right? So I think that we have a piece of homework, that is task number 2. So let's correct this exercise. Then we're gonna move to lesson 3, dealing with personal pronouns. Of course, after completing the second lesson, that is articles and plural forms, I think you will have a test number 1. But not today, because the exercise, which is not yet corrected, must be revised at home. So perhaps next time, that is, let's say next week, at the first course, during the first course of next week, we will have this test. Have you got any questions? Nothing. So anything with what we are saying? Do you understand me? So I try to use very simple words in very simple sentences, not to be ambiguous and difficult to understand. And I speak slowly, so there is no need to say I can't understand, or it's like Chinese. No, it's easy English, clear. Page, take page. Which page?
7.
Page 7, good. Page 7, exercise 6. 5 and 6, yes. Change to the plural as in the example. Yes?
One woman, 2 women. One
Sorry. 1 woman, 2 women. 1 woman, 2 women. Repeat this. 1 woman, 2 women. So, all together, 1 woman, 2 women. Yes, this is very important. Pronunciation is very important. So, this one is an example. So, the example is not your own participation. So, do the second one as your own participation.
1 goose, 3 geese.
Yes, so let's identify this plural. What type of plural is this? This noun belongs to which type of good? It belongs to irregular plural, like woman, women, man, man, child, children. All these types, you should identify the grammar structure. This is very important. Following one, yes. Number 3.
1 children.
No, sorry. 1 child, child. 1 child.
1 child, 3 child.
1 child, 3 children. 1 child, 3 children. Be careful. We explained all this last time. So if today you forget everything, this means that you didn't have a look at your lessons at home. And if you don't have a look at your lessons at home, you'll have a big problem on the day of the exam. Number 4. So let's go one by one. Who is the first one who participated? We began with whom? With whom we began? Who is the first to do this exercise? Okay, carry on, yes. I'm going back.
1 goose, 3 goose.
1 mouse, 3 mice. 1 mouse, 3 mice. So be careful. You are writing things which don't exist in English. So if you have a problem with the spelling, go back to the examples, to the lesson. You'll find everything clear in front of you. So 1 mouse, 3 mice. Of course, all the examples are irregular plurals. Yes, following one. 1 man, 2 men. Yes, correct. 1 tooth, 2 teeth. So these are irregular plurals. Any questions? Following exercise, number 6, page 7. Change to the plural as in the example. For example, 1 heart, 2 hearts. So here, of course, in this last exercise, you will have mixed types of plurals. You will have regular plurals, that is nouns which to which we add only an s. You will find also irregular plurals. You will find es plurals, yes. So mixed forms here. Number 1 is an example, 1 heart, 2 hearts. It's an example of regular plurals. Following one, Khadij. This is an example, 2 hearts. Hearts. The plural in English is pronounced. Following one.
1 plus
1 glass, 3 glasses. We add es, yes. 1 glass, 3 glasses. We said that nouns which end in double S add es in their plurals. Yes, this is quite clear. But what is obvious is that you are not revising your lessons at home. You are making big mistakes. And this means that you are not interested in having a look at your English lessons at home. Following one. Yes? 1 bus, 2 buses. 1 bus, 2 buses is this noun. So in plurals, if we look at plurals, we have 3 sounds of plurals. Have you got anything to ask about? No questions? So it is said that if pupils don't have anything to ask about, this means that they don't revise their lessons at home. Question? What's your question? Yes? Said question. No one has got a question? Okay. So, we said that in English, for plural sounds, this is very important. Plural sounds. When we say sounds, this means that we are dealing with what? We are dealing with pronunciation. Pronunciation, that is what we produce, the sounds that we produce when we speak. So pronunciation is the system of sounds in human speech. That is, when we speak, we produce sounds. Now I am speaking, so I am producing sounds. These sounds, of course, have got different meanings in the language. These meanings are what we call the language itself. Different meanings, so of words in sentences, then in paragraphs, then in text, then in books, then in literature. So this is pronunciation. Pronunciation in English is linked to what we call the tang. Tang. Yes, the tang. That is the organ which we use to speak or to pronounce words is the tang. So it is very important to keep this in mind. So for plural sounds, we have the first sound, that is S. Then we have the second sound, that is. Then we have the third sound, that is. So, for example, number 1, if we take book, of course, the plural of book is books. If I want to transcribe phonetically this word, so books. Plural is books. So this is an example. Of course, we have many other examples. For example, cat. Yes, cats. fork, fox, no, boy is the. Let's take another example. For example, talk. Someone is talking, to talk. That is to speak. Fork, that is, it's a device. What's a fork? Yes? No. A fork. A device with which we eat spaghetti. The device with which we eat spaghetti. You know spaghetti? Yes, that's it. The fork. The spoon, the fork, the knife. Okay? So, if we take here, for example, cat. So we said cats, fork, fox, and talk, talks. So here we have, of course, cat, fork, and talk. All of these take S in their plural forms. Cats, forks, talks. So this is the first type. Second type is with the. For example, boy, boys, girl, girls, toy, toys, dog, dogs. So here we have boy, boys. It is written as but pronounced z. Girl, girls, girl, girls. Toy, toys. And dog, dogs. So this is very important. And finally, we have the third sound, that is is. For example, is bass, basses, glass, glasses. Yes? Dress, dresses, yes. Yes. Watch, watches. Box, boxes, etc. The list is endless. So here we have buses, buses, glass, yes, glasses. It is very important to distinguish between these three types of plural sounds. Dress, yes, dresses. Watch, yes, watches. And finally, box, boxes. So what you have here is called phonetic transcription. So we are dealing with pronunciation, and this one, for example, this one is called phonetic, that is dealing with pronunciation, transcription. That is, we use this only to know how to pronounce the word. So these are symbols of phonetics. So three types of plurals in English. That is the s, z, is. Take this, huh? Yes? In English. Becomes boys, yes. What's the problem with boys? This one? What's the problem? Boys. Boys. Boy. Boys. Quite simple. Today is Thursday. Thursday. We are going to see the date. Thursday, July the 20th. Write the date in this way. Don't add anything or omit anything. Write it like it is here, as it is written on the board. So, Thursday, July the 20th, 2017, without and. Without and. 2017. It's a mistake to use and. Hurry up. Time is very fast. You should hurry up. So as you can see, the importance of English symbols of English phonetics, which we studied last week, that is to distinguish between the symbols of consonants, then vowels, then diphthongs. So this is a good opportunity for us to know these symbols when they are written in phonetic transcription. If we didn't study English symbols, so you'll find a lot of difficulty in understanding phonetic transcription symbols. Do you agree with me? Yes or not? Yes. You say yes without understanding what I am speaking about. So, try to understand and to communicate. Even if you have a question or if you have anything to ask about, try to do it in English. You are here to improve your English, to brush up your English. So while you are taking notes from the board, I'm going to see who is absent and who is here. Just a moment, yes. Just a moment. Just a couple of minutes. Lina Al-Ghariani. Yes. Muhammad Aziz Al-Ajmi. Yes. وجدي الخزار. وجدي. إبراهيم زروق. إبراهيم absent. Absent, not absent. حيدر السردوك. Yes. تسنيم السردوك. شروق السردوك. خديجة العجبوني. أسماء الزغل. أسماء. وصال المرغني. وصال. آمنة العجمي. فريال العجمي. ياسين السردوك. آمنة يوسف. يس. سارة أبو سمة. يس. رحمة المرغني. رحمة. You are رحمة. So رحمة المرغني is absent. يسر الزغل. يسر. You are in English. In English. I am going to ask you about. Where is Yusuf, first of all? Absent. Yes, Tuqa, your question. Cats. Talks. A talk. To talk. We are talking. To talk, that is to speak. Huh? It's not exactly to speak, but to speak for a long time. When I speak to you and you speak to me, so we are talking. Huh? We talk and walk, then we walk and talk. This is life. Huh? Talk is a verb and noun at the same time. The verb is to talk, and the noun is a talk. Plural of a talk, talks. Okay? روعة. Yes. تقى. Yes. مرام. Yes. ريحان السردوك. Yes. فاطمة يوسف. Yes. ريان السردوك. Yes. And finally ضياء طرابلسي. ضياء absent. So, just to help you understand these distinctions in sounds, that is, let's say, nouns whose final sound is P or T or K. In plural, take S. For example, if I look, just a moment, please, I'd like to be careful here. If we take, for example, the first column of plurals. If we take, let's say, for example, a stop. A stop. Plural of a stop. Stops. 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 Stops with S. So what do we have here? Nouns. Nouns whose final sound, that is the final sound, the last sound of the noun. If it is P, like stop, stops, or T, like cat, or K, like book, all these nouns whose final sound is either p, t, or k. Take s in the plural. This is a rule in phonology, in English phonology. If nouns, for the z, nouns whose final sounds is b, d, or g. So here it's a very good game if you put your hands on your throats here. So what we call in your cell phones vibration, the idea of vibration. For example, if I say p, 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 I can whisper p. But if I want to make my p with vibration, it becomes b, p, b, t, d, k, g. So that's why here, for example, we can ask a question. For example, if I take cat, cats, but dogs. What's this difference? So both take S in spelling, but when we speak, this one is S, this one is Z. That is, S is without voice, without vibration, voiceless. But Z is voiced with voice. So if the final sound of the noun is voiceless, it takes a voiceless plural sound. That is cat, cats, s. If the final sound of the noun is voiced, like dog, it takes a plural voiced sound. It becomes z. That's why the S, which is written all the time when you write in spelling, in pronunciation, it's not an S. It can be S, it can be z, s, z, or is. So this is very important if you want to speak good English and fluent English. So let's go back now to the last exercise. Excuse me, yes? Please hurry up, you are very slow. Huh? You should be faster than you are. Choose to the plural as in the example. Whose turn is it? Whose turn is it? That is, we stop. When did we stop? Yes, it's your turn. Good. One boy, three boys. Is it number one, number two, or number three? Number two. Good. That is the sound z. So here we can say that here no voice, voiceless. It's voiceless. Voices. You know that in your mobiles, your cell phone. In American English, we don't say mobile, we say cell phone. Cell phone. There is sometimes when you try the mode silent, that is, you want your cell phone to be silent. You have what we call a vibration, a vibrant. This vibration, here you feel something trembling, something here, it's a vibration. If you say nothing here, so there is no voice. So here it's voiceless, that is no voice. But here, both here are voiced. There is voice. Of course, here there is voice because we have the sound vowel. And all vowels in English are voiced. That's why when we have E, it is always Z, 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 because vowels in English are voiced. We cannot have a vowel sound going with S. But here, it is as you can see, bus, buses, glass, glasses, watch, watches. All these are vowels. Vowels before the S of the plural make the S voiced. It becomes Z, is, is. This is very important. And it is not, unfortunately, taught at colleges and schools. So, you said?
One boy, three boys.
One boy, three boys. Number 5.
One hand, two hands.
One hand, two hands. Good. Yes, Fatma?
One dress, two dresses.
One dress, two dresses. Good. Yes. Rayhan?
One mouse, two mice.
One mouse, two mice. Be careful. Two mice. Mice. If you have a doubt, if you are not sure, if you are not certain, go back to the rules. The book has got rules and examples. Go back to the examples. Have a look at the course page. You'll have everything there. So one mouse, two mice. 8.
Watch, three watch.
One watch, 3 watches. Which column does this noun belong to? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Watch, watches. Is it? If we want to put this noun, watches, here we put it here, or here, or here? Here, yes. It is written already. It is already written, huh? Watch, watches. So this is very important. 1 watch, 3 watches. And finally, Haider, yes?
Sheep.
1 sheep, 2 sheep. This is an regular plural. It doesn't change. It is unvariable. So next time, inshallah, with God's will, with Allah's will, inshallah, next time we'll have a test. At the beginning of the course, you'll have a test about units 1 and 2. Get ready for this. And now let's move to personal pronouns. We have already dealt with personal pronouns. So let's remember personal pronouns in English. So some of them are considered as singular. Take page 8, following page. So some of them are considered as singular, and some of them are regarded as plural. So for singular personal pronouns, we can see the following ones: I, you, he, she, in it. For plural personal pronouns in English, we have we, you, and they. And as you can see, you is repeated both in singular and plural, because you is used in English for one person, and it is also used for 2 or more people. So it's very important. So we have here an example of someone speaking about himself. He said, I. But someone talking to another person, he said, you. Speaking about a girl or a woman who is not in front of you, that is she. Speaking to someone in front of you, you say you. Speaking about someone, a man or a boy who is not in front of you, you say he. Speaking about an animal, for example, a cat here, you say it. Speaking about two people or more who are absent or not in front of you or just in your mind, you say they. So the game is very easy, and you have pictures in front of you. Instead of looking at the walls, you should look at your book. You should look at your book. Exercise number 7. Write he, she, it, or they, as in the example. So as you see, there is a lot of emphasis on practice. That is, the course is very short, but we have a lot of exercises. Why? Because practice makes you remember the rules, the grammar rules. That's why Roundup Book 1 is a practice English language book. Practice is very important. To learn a language, you should practice a lot. You should practice regularly, all the time. You should never be tired of practicing. If you say, I'm fed up with practice, this means that you are not going to learn English. Number 1, the last one who has participated. So we go to, it's his turn. Number 1, huh? In English. In English. Tell me this in English. He's waiting for Haider to give him the pencil. Say it in English. Repeat it. He's waiting for Haider. Waiting for Haider to give him a pencil. A pencil, yes. But he can't speak without having a pencil in his hand. So it's not a problem to wait for the pencil. Anyway, so number 1 is an example speaking about a flower. A flower is a plant, so we say it. Plants, animals, and things. If, for example, I speak about this, what's this? It's a bottle of mineral water. When I speak about this bottle of mineral water, I cannot say she or he. It's it. It's a bottle. It's closed, not opened yet. If I speak about this is a glass. So this glass is not full, it is empty, nothing inside. So it is empty, not full. So it for things, animals, and plants. You understand? So if you try to spend all the time in the course speaking in English, you are going to see how much you will win at the end of this summer. So try it in English, please. Number 2. What's this, number 2? A balloon. I don't think so. It's not a balloon. Yes? Good, a kite. This is a kite. The kite with which that is flying in the air, and I am taking it by just a very thin rope. This is called a kite. Very good. So a kite is something. It's a toy. It's a very simple toy. So it's it. This is a kite. It is written like this. A kite, huh? Okay? So, as you can see, your friend is very young, but she knows a lot in English. This is a good sign. If someone is young and has got a good luggage of vocabulary, this means that this person is very interested in learning English. So, number 2 is it also. Number 3, what's number 3? Is a helicopter. Yes, a helicopter. Not a plane, a helicopter. So if I try to change the noun helicopter with the personal pronouns, is it he, she, or it? Of course, it's it, because a helicopter is a machine. So it's not a person. So it is it. Number 4, whose turn is it? Sarah? One by one, not to have some people working and the others sleeping. You should be careful. Everyone should participate. Yes, Sarah? Good. He's a boy, so he. Emna? A girl, so she. Good. Just a moment. Mara? How many chairs are there? There are 2 chairs. Good. So, we have plural here. We cannot say it. Plural of it is they. Good. They. Yes, following one. 3 people, 3 men. So, of course, we have the personal pronoun they. That's good. Yes. So, you should look carefully at the picture. Number 8. He's a man with a mustache, as you can see. So, we can say he. 9. Shuruq, yes. The picture of what here? In the picture, what do you have?
A teacher.
We have a teacher. Okay, this teacher is a man or a girl or a woman? A woman. So, what is the suitable, the convenient personal pronouns here? She, of course. She. Tasneem. Following one, number 10. They, yes, because we have many cats, so they is suitable for the plural. People, things, animals, or plants. 11. What's his name? What is your name? Put your name in front of you. Put your name in front of you. What is your name? You should write your name like your friend Tasneem, Shuruq, Sarah, everybody. Everybody must have his name in front of him. Yes, just to make things easy. So, Aziz, write your name. Huh? So, 11. We have a man and a woman. When we have a man and a woman, that is, we have a couple, 2 people together. So, what is the suitable personal pronouns for them? It's not difficult. They. Khadija, 12. She. What's this? It's a bird. So, a bird. And a bird is an animal. We cannot say she. So it's it, of course. 13. Rawa, yes. Please write your names and put them in front of you. Yes, Rawa. He. A pupil. A boy studying. So he. 14. They. That is a boy and a girl. They seem to be very intelligent, huh? 15. It. It's a fish. Very easy. Yes, it. Okay, Fatma?
They.
Question? You have a question? Why are you raising your finger? Just to participate? You want to participate in the exercise? Yes, you're going to participate. Just a moment. Yes, Rayhan. Just a moment. Huh? Be patient. Rayhan. Following one. 16. Huh? 16. 15. 15, we said it. 15 is a fish. It. So now 16. They. 16. They. 2 women here you have. Huh? One is blonde, the other is not black. She's not black here, but let's say she's dark. Dark. Huh? For example, girls and women who have blonde hair and green or blue eyes, we say that they are blonde. Women whose hair is black or brown and whose eyes are black or brown are dark women. Okay? Yes. 17. Rayhan. What's this? Picture 17. It's a house. A house. What's the suitable personal pronoun for a house? It. It. 18. Yasin. They. Yes, these are two boys like you. So they. Good, Yasin. Haida. It. An elephant, an animal. It. 20. People who are not interested, I'm going to jump them. Sarah. They. 3 snakes. So you should follow and be serious. Don't ask your friend to tell you the answer. This is not a good way to learn English. So, 1 snake, 3 snakes, so they. Emna? It. Yes. A dancer. She's dancing. Yes. But if I go back to if I go back to the question, I am asked to use he, she, it, or they. If I use I, so this means that I don't or I haven't respected the question. And when you don't respect the question, you get a 0 on the day of the test. Be careful. So, you should read the question carefully, remember the question, and then do your exercise. So, she. This is a ballet dancer, huh? Okay, a girl dancing in a ballet. 22. What's this, first of all? Yes, madam. What's this? This is? No. A skirt. Good. A skirt. Mini skirt. Huh? Scottish skirt. So it's a skirt. And the skirt is, of course, yes, it's it. And finally, your nice friend, if you like, your dangerous friend. What's his name? What's its name? Sorry. What's its name? Crocodile or alligator? Alligator or crocodile? Okay? It's dangerous, huh? Yes, of course it's it. It eats. It eats even people. So it's very dangerous. Exercise 8 now. Any questions? Fill in he, she, it, we, you, or they, as in the example. Helen, she. It's a proper name of a woman or a girl, so it's she. Female, good. Female name. It's not a male name. Yes. So, Fatma seems to be good at English. You are good at English. Yes, that's good. So, all of you can be good at English because English is very easy. So, if you are really interested in your lessons, you'll be automatically and systematically good at English at the end of this term, summer term. So, number 2, whose turn is it now? Yes, Lena. Sam. Sam is an abbreviation of Samuel. So it's the proper name of a boy or a man. So he. Good, Lena. Yes. Shuruk.
Father.
Good.
Mother.
Yes.
Father and mother.
Father in mother. Father in mother. Not and. In. When you have and in between two nouns or in a sentence, it becomes in American English. Father and mother. Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry. Not Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry. This is the good American English. Huh? Father and mother. Personal pronoun, suitable personal pronoun. They, not you. They are not in front of you. Be careful, Ya Aziz. Khadija. Ann and Tom. Ann and Tom. Ann and Tom. Good. Ann and Tom. They also. Yes. They. Clowns. They. Yes. Good. Tom and I. Tom and I. That's why when you see a film on TV or a DVD, you cannot understand. Because pronunciation, when you speak, is different from what you have learned here in Tunisia. Unfortunately, pronunciation of English in Tunisia is very, very awkward, very awful. Not correct. So we say Tom and I. We. Good. We. Fatma.
You and Jane.
Before this, number 10, Fatma.
Car.
Car. Eat. Good. Rayhan. Very easy exercise. 11. Dogs.
Dogs.
Good. Very. Yasir. 12. You and Jane. You and Jane. You win. So, and when you have and, for example, he said here, you. So, you, Jane is a girl. N, you and Jane. And Jane. Like, it is pronounced like this. In. You and Jane. Not you and Jane. This is very awful. This is not good English. In America, for example, you never hear this sound and as it is a statue. So, in. You and Jane. So, they. Good. You and Jane. You and Jane. Not they. You and Jane. That is you. 13. Ball. Eat. Good. 14. What's a? Play. Okay. Play. That's correct. Suitable personal pronoun. Eat. Okay. Eat. 15. Good.
Brother.
Yes.
School.
Good. Apples. Not apples. Apples, Tuqa. No problem, Tuqa. It's very important to be careful of your pronunciation. So it's they. Apples, they. Yes. Lina. Good. Shuruk. Nick and I. Nick is abbreviation of Nicholas. Nicholas. American and English proper name. So, Nicholas, we. Good. 21. Tasneem. Yes, Aziz, following one. Feet. Feet. Feet, they. Irregular plural noun. 23, guitar, not guitar, guitar. Yes? It's a musical instrument. So it. Yes. And finally, Mary, not Mary, Mary. Mary, of course, is a proper name of a woman or a girl. Saint Mary, Saint Mary, the name of Jesus Christ, the Messiah, mother, alayhi salam, peace be upon him. His mother is Mary. Yes. Any questions? Have you got anything to ask about? Okay. The verb to be now. The verb to be. I think we studied last week person pronouns and the verb to be. Hello, I'm Ben. Who are you? I'm Pam and he's Peter. We are friends. What is it? It's a birthday cake. So this is a dialogue. As you can see, this is a conversation between three people. So they are talking to one another. So the first boy is Toqa. The second boy is Yesi. The young girl is Fatma, for example. Huh?
Hello, I am Ben.
Not hello, hello.
Hello.
No, hello.
Hello. Hello, I am Ben. Who are you?
Who are you? Yes. Yes, speak. I'm Pam. And he's Peter. Pam is the abbreviation of Pamela. Pamela is the proper name of a girl or a woman. I'm Pam and he's Peter. Repeat this. I'm Pam. And he's Peter. And he's Peter. Yes.
What is it?
What is it?
It's a birthday cake.
Yes. And the second boy and the young girl said together they said, we are friends. So all of you are friends here. Yes, let's repeat this conversation. Emna, Sarla, and Mara.
Hello, I'm Ben. Who are you? I'm Ben and this is Peter. What is it? It's a birthday cake.
Good. It's a birthday cake, yes. Raw'a, her friend. Firiel and Emna. Please write next time your name is in front of you. Do the conversation together. Enact the conversation.
Hello, I'm Ben. Who are you?
Yes?
I'm Ben.
I'm, not am. Be careful. There is a common mistake here in Tunisia. They say I'm. I. Keep in mind the diphthong I. Yes.
I'm Ben and he's Peter. We are friends.
Yes.
It's a birthday cake.
It's a birthday cake. Good. Shuruq, Tasneem, and Khadija. Hello, not hello. Hello. No, not hello. Huh? If we say hello, we used to have the idea of Halloween. Huh? Hello.
I'm Ben.
Who are you?
Who are you? I'm Ben.
I'm Pam. And he's Peter. Yes. Khadija.
We are
We are friends.
We are friends.
What is it?
What is it? What is it?
You are not following, ya Khadija. Help her, please. Help her. What is it?
What is it?
It's
It's a birthday cake.
it's a birthday cake. It's a birthday cake. Haider, Aziz, you are not happy to participate? Okay. We'll change you. Huh? Tuqa, Lina, and Rayha. Boys don't like to work, so sleep till the end of the term. Girls work and boys are lazy. Go on, huh?
Hello,
I'm Ben.
I'm Ben.
Ben, yes. Who are you? Not how are you. Who are you? Yes, asking him for his identity. Who are you?
I'm Ben.
I'm Pam.
I'm Pam, and he's Peter.
Yes. Rayhan, we are friends.
We are friends.
What is it?
What is it? It's a birthday cake.
It's a birthday cake. So, you should write this conversation on your notebooks at home. You should write it. And you should make a similar conversation like this one, but talking about you. For example, imagine in your family. Take examples of your family. Imagine yourself talking to your mother or father with your brothers and sisters. And next time I'm going to choose some of you to go to the board here and enact the conversation in front of their friends. So get ready for this. You should make a conversation like this one, but not about Ben, Pam, etc., but about yourself. That is, imagine a conversation with your friends, with members of your family, things like that. And now, let's have a look at to be. To be in the simple present in English is very easy. So, we have personal pronouns and we have to be, long form. I am, you are, he is, she is, it is, we are, you are, they are. Let's repeat this together. I am, you are, he is, she is, it is, we are, you are, they are. Okay. So, in English, when we write, we use the long form. But when we speak, we use the short form. So here in Tunisia, teachers don't say anything about this. They say that there is a long form and a short form. But when to use the long form and when to use the short one, nothing is said. In fact, we use the long form for written English and the short form for spoken English. This is what Americans told me. Use the long form when you write. Use the short form when you speak to people. So the short form, I am, I'm. You are, you are. He is, his. She is, she's. It is, it is. It is. Why is? Because it is. We have the idea of it. It is. But when we have it, apostrophe s, it becomes it's. No vowel, because no vowel when you speak. This is very important. So, pe, te, que takes s. It, it's. But here, it is, because we have the vowel of to be is. So everything is well organized, like in mathematics. English grammar is a science, like mathematics, like physics, like chemistry. So you should think a lot and use your brain to understand the grammar structures, Lina. Okay? So, we are, you are, and they are, there. This is the affirmative form, long form and short form. When do we use the long form? When do the English and Americans use long form? When they write. And when do they use the short form? When they talk. Good. When they speak, talk or speak the same. Negative form, we add not for the, just not, it's invariable. I am not, you are not, he is not, she is not, it is not, we are not, you are not, they are not. So very easy in English. No change. Not for all. This is for written English. But for spoken English, we use the negative short form. I am not. I am not. You aren't. Yes. He isn't. She isn't. It isn't. And for we, you, and they aren't. So, the short form is for written or spoken English. Written or spoken English, short form. For spoken English. Long form for written English. We use the long form when we write. It's very easy. Long form when you write, because it's a polite way. Short form when you speak. Keep this in mind. Even if your teacher don't agree with you, say, sorry, this is a fact of life. Long form for written English, short form for spoken English. For questions, yes, no questions. Are you Tunisian? Yes, we are. If John is here, are you Tunisian, John? No, I'm not. I'm American or I'm English. So that's why they are called yes-no questions. That is, questions whose answer may be positive or negative. Are you happy? Sometimes you say, yes, I am. Sometimes you say, no, I'm not. I'm not happy. I'm sad. So these questions are called yes-no questions. But questions beginning with what or who or where or when are called WH questions, because they begin with question words in which we have WH. Do you understand me? It's easy, yes. So, for yes-no questions, am I, are you? Look at your book. Look at your books. Am I, are you? Is he, not is he. It's not correct to say is he, is she, is it, are we, are you, are they. So, let's repeat one by one. So, all together, long form affirmative. Go on. Look at your books. Look at your books.
She is, it is, we are, they are.
Loudly.
They are.
Yes. Short form now.
I, your, his, she's, its, where.
Where. Not where. Stop. Not where. There is a big difference between where and where. Where, that is asking about place. Where are you from? I am from Tunisia. Where is my pen? It's on the desk. Where is my mother? She is usually she's at the kitchen, in the kitchen. Sorry. So, Where is asking about location, place. But here, where. Repeat. Where. Go on. Your. Louder, louder, louder. No, stop. Louder, with a loud voice. You are sleeping. So, repeat loudly. For example, I'm, not I.
I, you,
Yes.
he is, she is, it is, we are, you are, they are.
Very good. Short form.
I, you, he is, she is, it, will, you, there.
Good. Negative form now. Negative. Long form.
I am not.
Yes.
You are not. He is not. She is not. It is not. We are not. You are not. They are not.
Good. That's correct. Short form negative now.
I am not. You aren't. He isn't. She isn't. It isn't. We aren't. You aren't. They aren't.
Good. Have you got anything to ask about? Is it difficult? No, it's not difficult. It's easy. Just have a look at home, at your lesson. It's very easy, not difficult. Last one, yes, no question. That is interrogative form. Am I?
Are you? Is he?
Easy, 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 not is he. Easy, yes.
Are we? Are you? Are they?
Very good. Thanks a lot. That's quite correct. Let's move. We still have 5 minutes. So, fill in am, is, or are. That is to be in the simple present. For example, it is a shark. You know a shark, huh? A shark is a dangerous fish. Huh? Yes, it is a shark. Number 2. Where did we stop last time? Where did we stop? Just to give you the opportunity. It's not a problem. Okay, let's go from the beginning. Fatma.
Number 2. They are dolphins.
They are dolphins. Following one, Rayhan. It is tuqa. Correct this. Number 2. It is a bicycle. We can say if a bicycle, sometimes we find that bicycles, we have a doubt. Is the I before or the Y before? So equivalent of bicycle, there is something which is easier, that is bike. Synonym of bicycle, bike. Yes? Yes, it is a bicycle or a bike. Bicycle and bike are synonyms. That is the same. Okay? Bicycle, bike. The same. Yes, see. They are. They are oranges. Oranges. They are oranges. Oranges. Very important to have the correct pronunciation. We are friends. Good, Haider. Yes. Rayyan. It is what? Put your finger on the example. Put your finger. Your finger. Put it. Put your finger. It is a bus. Not u. It is a bus. Repeat. It is a bus. Repeat. Don't stop till I tell you. Repeat. It is a bus. Good. Thanks. It is a bus. So be careful, huh? You are intelligent and you should be careful. Please. Sarah?
I am teacher.
Good. I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. Yes. Emna?
You are a doctor.
You are a doctor. Yes, you are a doctor. Good. First, that is number 1, read about Jane. You have a paragraph. Then write about you. So you are going to produce sentences. So things are going to be more and more developed. So we are not going to repeat words all the time. So now we are moving little by little to make sentences. So I am Jane, I am 10, I am a student, I am English, and I am from London. Repeat.
I am Jane, I am 10, I am a
Student.
And I am a student, I am English, and I am from London.
And I am from London. Maram, repeat this.
I am Jane, I am 10, I am a student, I am English, and I am from London.
Yes. So Jane, is 10 years old. She is a student. She is from England. Of course, she is from London. So write about yourself and your friend. This is the homework for next time. Next time, that is next week, you will have this homework. That is a paragraph like Jane's paragraph about yourself. Then you imagine something about one of your friends. You have friends, of course. If you don't have any friends, which is a bit rare, try to imagine. So first paragraph about yourself. For example, I am Maram, I am 11 years old or 10 years old, I am Tunisian, etc. Then about your friend. And that's all. That is 2 paragraphs. I'm going to ask you. Don't forget your test for next time. You'll have a test at the beginning of the lesson. As soon as you get in the classroom, you'll have your test. So, have a look at your lessons at home, and thanks. Wassalamu alaikum.